Abushia me ma wadro e de ba Top City TV so ene nso ye da so nko atwede ampo onyankopon e de adom ye ene ye oforiso da etoso aduonu enso dwumade ye unlimited chat with KOK e ba wa komu ye wo da biara ye no nwotwe ebo ekopim ne mpa emu no ene de dwumade akona yi e de brew e wo Top City TV so ene me nsem mre no manya opanyin kese bia e ba media ensemtro adwuma no mu odi mu akotren my friend say osanso a renowned marketer betumi asanso aka say oye counselor ana mebisa no say onye counselor there any title no na me bi e kan ho say oye uncertified counselor abushia kame ho na ye ma yewura Atta Akoto senior akwaba enfamra unlimited chat with KOK Mr. Atta Akoto senior mo akwaba
Mejosuminia
bibia bokode
nyame adom na also ho tesen
e de awurade asem nso me ho ye pa
thank God
me de mama titles bebreo minim ne ebe ye free mani ne ye de beka ho
mostly meta tie bisa obi akacho say menya counselor should do counseling na mebo amanfo pa I have had instances bisa one of such time here maybe an ajupa be ahmachi be 2-3 am na menya call from a source I didn't expect that person would call. Now me find the phone. No catch and say, Mr. Kutu, talk to me. I just want you to talk to me. Now I'm saying, dear Sema, I said, just talk to me. And I talked so much with the person. No need an American, but I'm needing come on. And then in the end, at peace, no damn. I say. Later, after daybreak, around 10 a.m., no some frame. Nothing what course you are, but who the onion who be. But she felt like say, I saw a frame. Now me nkasa keke even though minima sem crowd but I think say it went a long way to support that person. It did because now we're grateful papa. Okay. Sometimes me share beside as a youth advocate so definitely whether you like it or not we too amount for I know one of the things that I do mostly. Okay. The example the general knowledge I acquire through experience and books so pattern chairman for be at least to motivate them to urge them on mechanism.
Okay. Mr. Koto made a minimum the media space obo homodin ye pa mahwefo ebi amunim babia Jenny no start free nti bomen komo kakra Mr. Koto and Jenny in the media no hefan start free.
Okay, thank you very much. Basically 2005 and na me yonko bako onim Mr. Kwesiaje AKFM Sky FM my manager no say o meaning kweshia na meaning komo no kam ho asem bi a kire say oji se metima boa Sky at the time based on the also who afam on Jimmy call Sky the first he didn't come in fact or schedule meeting bi so person me ye interview on a certain day but I'm called that Friday na I'm call no interview Monday. And one also, from the outside, what do you see about inside of Sky FM? Tell me about it. Now, okay, the minim, now I'm going to share, but now I'm an ardent follower and listener. And to make us a statistic 205, just after that discussion, or cancel interview, now there wouldn't be any interview, or but then he printed out appointments. The man who said, there's no need to interview because he knows I know so much about what I want to do. The 2005 specifically, now I started the journey in the media. Okay. But now, I trained 1999.
Wow.
Right after, because I made a letter called Sky FM. Say me a news reader. Me say me a good reader. I could say now me train nice aces. Now me kind well. Parenti. Me catch me say, if I say be a news reader, English newscaster. Now I'm a small boy, wait my idea there. And I say, oh mom caught at the time they laughed it off. Now they usually let any job. and I left. Until the next return to Sky, now I become marketing officer.
Okay.
And that is where it began. From there, I was really performing because at the time now Mr. Kweseje framed me lieutenant.
Wow.
And another time now, simple man and then a deputy. But you can be a simple man and say, Akoto, Kwesi, do your thing because I think it is in you. You don't have to be brave. Maybe we are not discuss it, then I'll continue. And on my space, Mr. Kweseje particularly on my space, and on my confidence, and like I say, he built me largely because on my who said the name of dream said, yeah, I did be my dream was actual reality. And that time, we really did work. To the extent that minya kwenya adwuma kese be for no be so engage me. One of them was even Antrack Air. Now certain film about I engaged them. They came back purposely for me.
Okay.
But now I'm saying person minya drew be into my uncle. And from that time no 25, 26, 27 and man bako Thomas Quason oba my office next Saturday. Na Saturday na ye che me ko baako a na Justina ye secretary ko baako na Mr. Ziam so ko baako na ye che.
Okay.
But that day me call Mr. Ziam the man. On that Saturday because no something to attend to. And that time no na me had 3 clients at a time. Baako there me printed something like a contract. Baako there na me try announcement. And baako there na me information but now me person be everything no. Now me simultaneously. We didn't come, na me do information. And so that man was just looking at me. The job and when you no be announcement. Someone from for CBC Mra Express Fans International at the time. And I Jimmy number no call. Into no frame later say or person be share on the office. Na me go share no say massa. People CV. I didn't be no, I feel never introduce banking, but we are looking for people who are so dynamic. And I saw serious dynamism in you when I came there. And for that matter, for CV brand I'm finding there. Now I was invited to Kumasi to go for interview. That interview, no, so me call. Next time I could do Kumasi area 12. We come start with 2. I could do about 5 because me introduce software be Top Studio Pro. I was Sky. I'm not trained to use the software no. No. Within a short notice. Therefore, I don't know 2 hours of sharing. I send a panico. The other chance me team make use of my all locks. Sky at that time I bought very big firms adverts. Until we that's 1 in a year you lose out on the contract. To go for surgery money. Until we maybe could do my time call. To go do manager will be upon a room at the time. Also if you never interview expect to be about no I think over. No, but fortunately for me now it had rained then. It's your man number be interview no maka call for some time. Till I feel almost about bedroom. Until we no share. As massa. Assembly here. The one you answer. Maybe I'm free banner near radio station. You software no mark of your clients. They serve them. Say what am ye intimate and locks in a year mad but now. Me never be promoting me when I say no come by my station will lose out. The same vein, some of them I will not put this company in a distress in promotion of my own thoughts of life. And it means that I will consider the companies first. Yes, sir. Member company I don't do things that way. How also can say no, massa, bra. I was the last person to go for the interview or report, but I was the first person to be interviewed.
Wow.
Many days I'm coming here. Meaning that one of my friends said, I want a friend to talk to fish and buy and I'm pay jam. And I'm say, bra. Many people are on 100. Before about 9. I'm thinking say before about 9. You can a dozen. But they interviewed me first. Right after interview now, I say, my forward you. Where is cash and some Mr. Ebenezer Ben Donko. Powerful brain. Enoch Ben Donko, that's the name. I say my forward you. Jiska as your MD. Mr. Manager, I said, no, I offer computer, mammy. na wakofa printer any booklet bi some for nyina nko ade che me nkoye me no ma miska some final announcement and invite CVs na me interview am for go no oba just that day na nti and others no okan nyina some afọ jinja o obi ma be jina chiri na okan na mo interview mo hwemesa then we went out no ma driver dem call station of our car na puwa Timmy Baye and so demand 5 years savings and loans, and I was the first worker they employed in Sudan specifically for the savings and loans. No, express savings and loans. Beginner express funds international. That savings and loans no be count. You know the same place. But later na be merge one.
Okay.
But now me more savings and loans no.
Okay. It is that time now we call express now on Sky FM a year man.
Now me no me 3 years.
Okay. 3 years. From express 5 years now move to. Now
me ba AKFM.
Okay.
AKFM say Promise is someone that I had worked with at Sky. In fact, a very attachment. It is specifically me. I might be resilient training in the media. It will cast me at time for LPM. It's me market. I just wanted to impact because I believe in that life. Say, you impact wherever you find yourself. It will a lot of that training. And I know me training by my parents say until we were together all the time. Because me feel okra, me feel Sky. Na Kwesi ye general manager Mr. Kwesi na a bit worried. I mean I say no so worried. Because the gentleman can do that. Promise you. At least I've had enough of time with him. I've given him so much training. And I also have a chance I'm here to be brave. Here, if there's something that is beyond him, I'll be there to support.
Okay.
Then, okay, so okay, so I kind of say there. There's a recommend man, and I'm so I will recommend on any Juma. That's okay. So I recommend there on any Juma. And then I was start on any Juma. And you also time my boss say, "Oh, move act a free fear pre-dia bus and no that opportunity no. Non me din come because son was Juma. As a person can be take care of the marketing department, man. In fact, now express for me, because now you're selling this for Pavane better. It did not come into work with architects, but I believe in what I will build of them. When I mean, a lot of energy in me, it was really a burning kind of sensation. Because at least I know this, with my contribution plus his effort, we can all do it together.
Okay. And you joined ARC in the year
2011.
2011 and a free hall.
No, sorry, me free. Yes, I think somewhere 2011 getting 2012.
Okay.
And I'm free on 2018.
2018 and now join a Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, Cheers. Who did how many years?
Cheers. Barely 2 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Into where you do Sky FM, yes. Express and ARC and a Cheers.
Cheers.
Nina marketing.
Exactly. ARC me as marketing manager, be general manager.
Yes.
Cheers me as general manager. Currently me sell media no.
Okay.
As you see, I'm a Fox FM.
Okay.
I'm the manager there.
Oh, nice.
I assumed that office not quite long ago. I think mid-January.
Okay.
And I'm a co-honor.
Why ye juma only juma ko bebre na ye juma. Hefa pa na okay say we juma bre pa.
Baby I
said not task no so.
Baby na make us a bre pa express savings. Because after the interview na me kan wasem no. What I saw was that Papa Nkachen so be training be my staff, but I don't qualify for that training. Kono who said already training me work. No invite man for cool training man ko bi. Na me kwana na me content crop fra Express Funds International, no me money transfer business in kwa. And it was like you have to create your own ideas in an environment you're not familiar with. Because selling banking was totally different from doing radio. And my only experience I had gathered then was radio at the time. Okay. And I way back a just SS in Shu Hodjumaka, such a water company be uncle. And the express in there, it was about trying to win customers when I had no knowledge in banking. But I also may excel hugely.
Okay.
To the extent that I was more like a trainer. And the time I training, I'm a training, I'm a training. Okay. And also the because I'm a brave, but I succeeded.
Okay. From 205, I'll call Sky. ABC summary decision ben now take ya or regret it and as who say I deal with me who yank man.
You see, decisions don't bring regrets unless you can learn lessons, right? Going forward, me no be sign, I mean you have missing a sign because me no be sign, may they overconfident in trust, and okay, but people don't think the same. Me the man me no be on to me nyama me. This time around me no be sign. Me ya then me ya selflessly without any anticipation. And in life, so I've never anticipated so much from others. I really don't have regrets, but I have great lessons. In fact, they are gems.
Lessons now, one learning no, it be a day.
If you say me no be a sign like I was saying. I say Musa nipa na me ne sign the character ankasa it's saying. Well, people are defined by their character, but sometimes I overlook them because I try to see the golden part of people, but the character is the identity. This time I'm very mindful of character. In fact, I missed something. Me, you must so sensitive because before I left for Fox, and I was sensitive. I say because of our youth advocacy, Mr. Ransfordamchi, we interact, we go there. In fact, one of the people we go to as our patrons, for Sunyani Youth Development Association, and because of that, Ekoba say at a point, now more cheers. Now Ekoba say after demonstration, same Pierre, I'm person co issues, mama be my relevant to issues no be. And after some issues, be peja say, yes, sanitary, I mean, for Accra. In fact, I was actually told to go to Accra. And because you see, you Bromsy, but I say, my yajuma cheers, sir. Crew on my main yajuma. ABN of so many of my yajuma, but cheers on my yajuma. So I Accra. Accra, I catch him say, I can even do the HR for them because as at the time, only HR manager. But he finds something so interesting about me that I bring about changes into Obenya camera. I pass as him. And because of that, now I was torn between going. I'm saying, I didn't mean too much. Sunyani Youth Development Association because we have come a very long way. And when I look at the impact that we make, I feel so good, so good. And there's nothing so beautiful than, trying to build your own birthplace. But be free you see it is so fulfilling. And then I stayed. The brought frame, Mr. Ransfordamchi so Atta. So say then away. Now say the youth activism now and the training now and the go so As you know, only a member. So he engaged me. And now me honum so me co assist the manager at the time, but I became the manager eventually because also when you admission KOK Eco School. And me co manager, but when I make say be a man check say. I cover say me if you want to have me pan, but now I was also pressed to also look at the dynamics of radio beyond our region because all my existence has been here. Tell me free mono. Also, there's something that I learned. Say there are people when you meet, they'll find some golden part of your life, and those people, when you find yourself in your lean season, they'll come in for you. And Bro did one for me, right? Of frame, and I responded. He gave me access, and I worked with him. And like I said, baby, I'm not trusting me. Say I can do so much. Kwesi and Ransfordamchi. They trusted me so well. Because in the case of Mr. Kwesi, I'm a young boy. Nothing I'm not family or not confidence, nothing I'm 25 years, I'm 24. And he trusted so much in me. The same effect is what Ransford had for me. Only didn't come out, only didn't come out when you're didn't come on. Sometimes so engaging me, obviously didn't come out. I also made an party, Mr. Kwesi, I thank them so much.
Sensitivity, how many years and
Sensitivity, maybe I think around 8 months. Yes.
8 months.
Maybe in 8 to 9 months.
Mr. Ransford, this so we are not engage you in me say levels be more. And you all the two and Mr. Bro, say them person me ko kumasi o say no sika response for them.
In fact, what I say, we the a heavy one. But Osanka said, but I will never block you. Because you know there's so much in you that must come out. And if there's anybody to support your move, I will be the first person to support your move. But any day. Because obviously baby no am any obi adwuma me quite be any day. But ono per se no at the time no now body so much around me. So ono so nyini. Nti na minim the plan say I was going to take over entirely for that place. But I dream and also who say I need to taste that environment.
Okay.
Because ono ni say then me sta okruma. Me ko do Kumasi after my few meetings and interactions. Now Koba say almost assign me doing Koba say ebe ya nka mo fa me ko hotel from Accra. Nti because say see with the two nipa na through on normal chemical Kumasi say kone me nkasa na nka memra Accra me fa hotel because the things he can see through me no mo Accra be bo pa na ko say mo adibia ministry ane den Accra no mu wa nti me so mo ma me hye Kumasi na ye ho no na edu nanim na say move at the time na bia na etima duru ba bi na ye hu de ba nti for now that's where I am.
Okay, ebaba Kumasi nkomo so but sembra back to Bono regional where you adwuma ha ache ye pa. You see media space na e wo Bono no nanti twitwa ai bi mu be kan say backbiting e wo ye pa. But where you adwuma ha ache sanity ana.
You see I will happen one. I think say a reaction other than action. Now because a reaction you can't inferiority complex. I'm not for doing so be or bomb inferiority. No. People of perceived value who don't really weight their perception about them or the perception about them are fearful of others that can evolve. And so when they see that you're in an environment that can cause you to evolve, then it becomes a challenge. There are people, maybe can't say me, I say, Oko Bible more. Tama Joseph no the fears no. Something happened. Or interpret a dream. Ama nipa no enya no fa onya no fa hudi a ko san ko somo hene no. Na ni rafi no. Meanwhile, ka chen say aya kai me. Enti ohene no so da afi de na nyom trouble no. It was during the distress of the king. And Abrante no kai say, "Hey, sa suma sibo if you see e wajan no mu." Enti o ka scripture o ka say bi say afi no mahu me boni amai. So they say. I say afi no mahu me boni amai. Enti me maka say it is so sinful when you have the opportunity to recommend people and you fail to do so. A sinful. Why do you say you are being smart? You are a great sinner. We nipa boni ni ama. Untimi mo nipa. Enti me one of the challenges. Say obi share binum untimi recommend obi mo obi. Obi share binum untimi mo ma obi a owo how untimi pega. Me one of the things that I've done in radio here helping to develop attaches. Because I've seen the results in some instances. Okay. If you come as attaches, they are always in my office and I intentionally groom them. One of such, even today, I edit his stories so I can blog it. I mean, now so email na my editor man. Also, I believe say your impact. I had said them more BBS as so. And the son and teacher and they were papa. Now it is mostly difficult and quite painful. Say the no we you yambuano na ye bibitia wa. And that is what I've also experienced here. And a idea in trash is see. Because instead of building the right networks, everybody near why then person who didn't change. But you lack the balance. And because you lack the balance until you spend so much being who you are, instead of the community of radio spending less to project the image. Until be my say station be an those things don't really help any other place. But if you go to other places and be a developer in there, and they form a community and they evolve as a community. And any idea a boy. But notwithstanding that one, I've also seen say Being a recommendation, right? For instance, yeah, youth activism. I woke up one morning, my message call from Mr. Ransfordamchi, and what he tells me is a simple. I said, oh, my friend, I'm saying, oh, there's this man that is coming. He's my friend, Australian High Commissioner. And he gather people about what they know. So you can talk to him about something. The end result is that by Shiano, I'm there to competition. Kakra say, yeah, for projects. Most of the opportunity say, ABI, I say, Brian interview or write a proposal that they know me. Then we performed so well, and by God's grace, yenya emwa.
Okay.
What you say?
Yeah.
Onu koya almost every important friend he has got to be or the number man na call and found home. It got a point in time. I mean to say Mr. Ransfordamchi, every important person be on contact, be on contact. We did a short while near you. After we only in Casa, okay, Mr. Dom contact amount. Then he's not afraid of you lifting up. He's not afraid of you evolving into the skies. You know, could discuss if I say yes, you deserve better demonstration or just in the national. So I say. But in the media landscape, the brain is people are coming in the from Sun Network can be Vincent Kofi. But as at the town on ready, no, I'm so many ready that time because I'm engaged with Hakakra. We can't say let's build that network. Many station be 5 in Kabum Nya the Fufu Kuruma.
Okay.
Ambassador be some film kakra. Hanti me gidi say and then teacher no.
Okay.
But there are some other genuine people also in there.
Okay.
But see yenye obi a obetwitwa obi nanti no e de onyi ne ho ni. So I say if you know you can do so well, you are not afraid of the others evolving.
Okay.
Or the person's efforts. No, you can't.
Okay, mpacho no misu ho. Me ba sisi ana to aso.
Right.
Abusuafo oda so unlimited chat with KOK e wo Top City TV. Jumade eba wakwa mu ye wo da biara e free no wotwe ekopem ne mpai mu ekro no. E na jumade sonko yi eba wakwa mu. Kai se o hwe ye na ubeti mu afollow yen e wo social media Top City TV. Our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any keka but on YouTube no Pace TV. YouTube we Pace TV. Bet me enya sa interview we any fufuro bi e ka ho no any other programs a etwagu e Top City so no benya bi ahwe na say da bia say na make an open news e krogen ye mo etrim enka nsem a for any tre www.newsantamark.com www.newsantamark.com follow you ubetimi subscribe kra bell icon bi e wo right side go side so I'll click so now subscribe you be notification e wo phone so e post ya pa na aba say New Santa for say same say and I den see on Facebook the New Santa Twitter baby aka bia no at newsantamark.com mene yewura Atta Akoto senior and yedi enkomo e wo afidikesi so yedi enkomo bra o share ni dwumadi ase 2005 e wo Sky FM e be si samre a owo Kumasi a odi ni dwuma e wo Force FM enti mene owura Atta Akoto etwa ye nkomo no so Mr. Akoto wo ye adwuma e wo radio stations ahodo bebre e wo Sunyane Titiro perception bi e wo say media personalities no yentwe omo kai me pa cho wa general manager ye marketer sana wo hu no
Good. If you look at resource management, won't you say in Jomoka use so? Because an efficient manager manages of available resources. Now, how much do you reckon as a radio station, and how much do you pay your people? Those are indices I say work here. So if you cannot work out this equation, answer because I have seen it all. So no radio station in Sunyane easily makes 30,000 a month. What I say. But I can say Obi no power be 2,000 a month. Obi top power be to 5,000, me to 8,000, me to 6,000. Or tax obligations, or repairs. So replace equipment here and there. Or a lot of other issues to attend to. Or salaries to pay. So how much do you make? Say if there's a station who makes about 80,000 a month, no ntimi ntua ne list staff by say 1,000 cities. I'll be very sad about that. But how many stations can make that amount of money? Nti, it is the market that determines how much you make, and the resources determines how you pay your people if you want to do efficient management. And now, radio station will be big. Then, it is like a roaring sea. A bog do have said namotin as a gata. Because in the end, you know, you know, share market value now, yeah, China, a kit will be scanty market. And so, how much do you make? How do you put the money you make into practicable use efficiently so that you still can run? Because in the end, you know, say if I make 20,000, you know, not doing it, I'm the worst manager, right? Business must continue and hope that it will continue and grow until you grow, do now for the a doors one, then we can really give people their value. And that challenge. And then I say you move, you know, a gagi for front. And then I say move, you know, as I want to be the only one. Yeah, mama committee and grow together. See, money grow together.
Okay. Yeah, say Sunyan Kwane obey 24 or more radio stations.
Yes.
Send all kind of and a moche markets no and what did you say Indian Sunshans Bonnie be a revenue was and radio stations and then I was say yeah a bit me
obviously
revenue.
You see, they say yeah, TV stations be countless. Radio station yeah, community be also be say you know, like we said, no over 24. Now, okay, and do now. Now you population size. Now the business population of the city. Then you see say every station that is still surviving is doing well. Even by mere survival, and you are doing well. Because the market is saturated. So what I say, I acquire. And now the only thing that we can do is not about innovation. It's about price cut. Now for which people want to solve from and a stations in the doors, no, you can't decide so any in us so we mean and a hand as a company say what saying.
Kirby.
Oh, many company back when you just a company can see Kruma. Hey, yeah, Juma. Say me born advert. Besides 6 months, able 2 months on my pause.
Wow.
You see that? Aha. And I say BBN here. Business now or Hana Casano or form. Because I don't know who say or they put that more free call other regions than here. And this is what they call her then as all best spend or her. To spend on those regions. And someone say be advocacy. Now you share situation deserves better. Then we are looking at the business orientation and other every aspect of community development at heart.
Okay.
Because that is what we think that if we end your man on the Kwanswa, Adibia Binyani in perspectives. So what I say, and a market size in because there's prudent region management, there's prudent municipality management, and the businesses will thrive. And based on that,
okay.
And say can be actual man here and there. The effect is that it affects every other person. And whether you like it or not, effect too. Sometimes it even affects you more than us.
Sure.
And that is it. It is about the saturation of the market. It's about the lack of several opportunities within the market space.
Okay.
And
okay. Akoto, yemre no kwa ye pa komo bebre ho anke wo se din so se ne mre na ye no yemmo we no ntiantiam na ye sorry so nim se wo ada nema bi wo so ye eye Ghana Ghana media na media space no we di akira ache ye pa o objective and as observation rather den na ye nye ni ye e betumi aye na media no ejina brand then I will say
first of all, I say it is losing its fiber. I say I see any fiber near one right?
Sure.
And the media, the national media landscape, firstly is losing its fiber. Oshe, you see the ownership of radio stations then you can tell it all. It is now for the politicians. So I dare say a criticizing, a motivating, a clarify, no. I feel the man kasa san GSU mona so no moyo mama de. And it is going to create further polarization. And so you see that which are aligned to NDC will do likewise that favors them and vice versa to NPP. And this is one of the most worrying things I've ever seen, because I started talking about this thing way back 2006 thereabout. And I said the way yeah kono say na ebe trajectory I dey be call there, a time will come the media will be irrelevant because you name the station beka so predictable. The breaking news for him. So what I say. Yeah. And what are we seeing? It is that. And yeah, one of the things I'm observing. Another thing I'm observing is you hear a lot of dynamism. And yes, will be irrelevant. Because now, so we data kakra are so much comfortable with the phone. Say we need content via a many panya access or behave there and say a motivating person by access network via radio no will be irrelevant. And then the driver or the map no kasa channel fa and you need to radio. And you be obonum no tin map no ko. And the internet say you radio for no. Ye kasa titi ehwe ho no ana ye gag ho wo ho sekan no. I say ye boy ho ne ho ye de ye nyini boom. Okay. And that's the ownership has drifted. It is polarized. And so will be our development as a country. The development will be a perception that is created for us to see and talk about. And the other culture will say, they develop it because one culture, I didn't say because they control the landscape. So they say, and the actual brainy thinker, a Ghanaian, will become the enemy of the state. Okay. Because that's how they use the media to project you.
Okay, Mr. Akoto. But within 30 seconds now, Kumasi 832 saying.
Kumasi is good. The market size is large. You have so many radio stations. Okay. But it is your identity. And first of all, I'm looking at the identity factor of Fox FM. How to rebrand it. Okay. How to make it a new version of itself. Because an old name. Many you see, it is like an old Benz. Dusty. We only have to cleanse it and make it shine once more. Okay. And that's exactly what we're doing now.
And minim say yeah, sorry, so no, assembly in our catch too.
The American say it feels good to be good because when you know you are good, you feel so good. Let's help others, particularly often. You create access mama for peja a bomb pa. Now me ade bi ni ababa me ya em de chain youth advocacy. Any training center e dey mama for so you tell me. And the ade bi no the larger interest of the people should lead you. Okay. And that gives you a lot of energy and why self motivating. Na the bia de ko ni. The make so bia mpo bi mo na brabo. That's what I would say.
Okay, Mr. Akoto, me da was pass busy schedules ni na unya ambre na yeto nsa frɛ o top city teams.
Me so me da spa
obaye na oni edi komo. Nyankopɔn inshira ye pa.
Inshira also.
Odofo na brebe ma ye kwan e ma ye di dwumadie no asi. Midi no Kofi Opong Checheku Chanitia wa na frɛ Mr. KOK amejo so kwan sron ko so kra. Dwumadie unlimited chat with KOK and Akoto top city TV. Hwehwɛ social media top city baby on YouTube Pace TV. Obetimi enya news emu da ho crojin say health, entertainment, sports, general news bibia no www.newscentermac.com on Facebook the News Center on Twitter, Instagram, and in a keka huni na at newscentermac.com. Me da wase say bribia no oji akunwa bre na ohwe dwumadi Yankopɔn inshira bebre se na da bia meka no uhia ma me wabushia ene oman Ghana nti eya na wahwe ho si na me ya adoma da se ne ebesan so e de enkomo foforo e de abrɛ. Bye bye.